Hey guys, Kevin Scoggin. I wanted to share with you why I just left the brokerage that I had been at for 4 years, the entire time I've had my license, and joined eXp Realty. So I got my license in the fall of 2017. And around that same time, my buddy, friend, mentor who got me into the business launched a brokerage. And so I had the privilege of being one of the very first agents to hang my license at this local boutique brokerage and really kind of get a front row seat into what it takes to build a successful brokerage. And so over the course of about 4.5 years, my buddy built that to over 300 agents with 3 offices in a few different cities. And so it was really fun. I learned a ton. And about 2 years into that process, I earned the spot of being the #1 agent in the brokerage, which was a goal of mine and an honor. And so life was good. I really had no complaints being at that brokerage. We had great commission splits. We had a low cap amount, and it was fun being the #1 agent. It was fun being good friends with the broker. So why in the world would I make a switch to a brokerage when I was super happy where I was? And so I want to tell you, really what started this for me was thinking 5, 10, 15 years down the road and just considering, man, do I still want to be on the transaction treadmill 5, 10 years down the road, right? I'm young, so I know I'm going to be selling real estate for a while. And if you've been in this industry very long, you know that there's really only about 2 ways to get off the transaction treadmill. The first way is to start a brokerage. And as I considered that, I realized, you know what, there's a ton of overhead, there's a lot of liability, and it's a pretty big undertaking to launch a successful brokerage. And so that didn't seem super appealing to me. Another way that agents often try and get off the transaction treadmill is they launch a team. And actually, my broker friend and I had tried to do that for about 2 years, and we really didn't make a lot of money. After about 2 years of effort, I think we both took home like an additional $20,000. And not that that's an amount that's not an insignificant amount of money, but when you consider the amount of effort and the overhead we had from a team, I think we were spending about $30,000 a month on leads. Like, it was just crazy to really not be profiting very much. And so we ended up kind of killing the team and just kind of each doing our own thing in terms of production. So that didn't really work for me. And so when I was exposed and introduced to eXp, I realized, man, they don't just have one way to earn income by selling property. They really have multiple streams of income that are available to you as an agent. And this really started appealing to me. And so the first way is their agent revenue share program, which essentially means I can introduce an agent to the company and I get a cut, not of their commission, but of the company portion of their commission, as long as they sell real estate and as long as I have a real estate license. And they can introduce an agent to the company, and this goes 7 levels deep. So it's very similar to a multi-level marketing model. It allows you to earn and build residual income while you sell property. And so for me, knowing that, hey, I'm going to be in this industry for probably a few more decades, why not be in a better model, a better compensation vehicle, so to speak, that allows me to build lasting residual income? In fact, I think my time at my other brokerage, I probably brought 10 to 12 agents to the brokerage just by networking, being in the community, doing transactions. And so why not be in a model that rewards that on a much higher level? The other ways that you can kind of earn or build residual income is through stocks and getting equity in the company, which they reward you with in different ways. And then you can also purchase equity at a discounted rate. And so when I pulled back and considered, again, 5, 10, 15 years down the road at my current brokerage and at eXp, I thought, man, eXp sets me up in a much better way to really take care of myself and my family over the long haul than my current brokerage. And it was not an easy decision. Again, I love my broker. I had a great situation going at my current brokerage, but I felt like it was a better vehicle, it was a better compensation model, and I had an opportunity to be a part of what's called the Wolf Pack at eXp, which is kind of our revenue sharing community. And we have access to world-class social media training, an incredible private Facebook community that's really agents from around the globe who are doing some really, really cool stuff. And it was just hard to say no at that point. So if you're unhappy where you are, or even if you are, I want to challenge you to consider, are you set up for the long haul? Or are you going to be on that transaction treadmill for the next 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years selling real estate? I'd love to hop on a call with you just to discuss, answer any questions. There's going to be no pressure. My heart is simply to educate and make available an opportunity for you to make a switch if it feels like a win for you. So go ahead and click my link below to set up a call.